judge a DVD by its title. It's a narrative based on actual events in his life. During a recent visit to Oakland City Center Toastmasters in Area 12, table topic answer was the genesis of the concept of his humorous speech contest entry. He's looking forward to your helpful feedback in addition to the video recording of this speech. This speech was written specifically for the humorous speech contest this season. Therefore, he's trying to determine which advanced communication manual projects, if any, would satisfy this speech. I'm going to assign him number 1, seeing that he gave me this rather lengthy introduction. But not especially amusing backstory. Okay, he continues with farcical incident and closes with a light anecdote, missing a chance to give a deeper moral lesson. So now the advanced humorously speaking project speech number 5 is a humorous speech we'll do. To those audience members who hold the mistaken belief that the word farce refers to a collection of digestive gas releases, you can gain a better understanding of what a farce really is. Please welcome Rickey Wong with Don't Judge a DVD by its title. Don't judge a DVD by its title. Rickey Wong.
Prologue. Rewind to a few months before the actual incident, 2 years ago. It was my first time organizing an area speech contest. I didn't do well. I stumbled, I was tripped up largely by a script that contained some violations in it. I didn't know any better, so I really struggled. It was a rough outing. As a result, district and division officials decided to cast me in the division contest as an MC for the humorous speech competition. It was a chance to redeem myself. Well, it turned out well. I was able to improve upon my initial outing. I received some favorable feedback, some nice compliments. I also saw that the contest was being recorded, so I was curious as to whether I made it onto the recording as the Toastmaster of the evening. Moreover, I was quite impressed with the contestants in both the humorous speech category as well as the speech evaluation category. Naturally, I wanted to check them out again. Fast forward to a couple of months later. I found out who the district humorous speech champion was that season. So I went to visit her. I found out that she did indeed have the recording. I got her to burn a copy of the DVD for me after we chatted a little bit. I received my copy and walked away with it. I was on my way back to work. As I waited at the elevator, a crowd of persons gathered around, and then they started to look at the materials that I had in my arm. First they stared at it, and then there were a couple of guys who passed by who gave me like a leering grin and a thumbs up, like, oh yeah, oh yeah. And then we went into the elevator, then the stares became glares, especially from some of the women. I didn't know what they were looking at, so I looked at my binder where I had the DVD pinned against it. Then I saw the writing on it. The speech champion had written her name and the title of her speech. So on it was written, Lynn K, Girls Night Out. Well, I thought it was a little, it might have struck some people unusually, but I really didn't think much of it. So judgmental reactions that I got from the people around me. And there was one person who said, "What kind of a misogynist, chauvinist pig are you? You get your thrills off somebody's exploitation?" And I said, "What are you talking about? I don't understand." And then they said, "Who is this Lynn K, Girls Night Out? You don't even know her last name. Maybe that's not even her real name." I said, "It is her real name. K stands for Kizilewski." But they didn't listen to anything that I said. They just kept on berating me. Then they went on to say, "What kind of woman would subject herself to such mistreatment?" I shrugged. "I don't know. A spirited one, I guess." You should have seen her. She was really enthusiastic. She was really into her character. I mean, she had on these costumes, and she brought, she was really good with the props. She had the special equipment. And but there were more accusations that came being hurled at me. And so they were questioning my taste, and my morals, my ethics. I told them, "This is not what you think it is." And I was there when it was recorded. I was there live. And it was a group activity. Everybody there was outstanding. They all took their turns. And I was quite impressed with them. I just wanted to enjoy the performances one more time. They didn't get it. I mean, it didn't, there was no comprehension at all on their part through my explanations. So, but I tried to get through to them. I mean, I told them that this was just an educational experience that I was trying to get better, improve upon for my own personal development. And then they said, "Why are you even trying to explain yourself or justify any of this?" And that I was just deriving pleasure from other people's exploitation. And I told them, "No, that's not true. I was in the video too." I wanted to study myself. You see, I have a problem with duration. I tend to go long. Well, the other thing was that because of how I've done previously, and I wasn't really paying that much attention to all the details, so this was a way for me to experience the whole thing all over again as many times as I need to. Well, that didn't really go over well with them, and even when we poured out of the elevator, the hostility continued. And then it dawned upon me what the misunderstanding was. I felt conspeckled. In fact, I did fear that I was too conspeckled to escape from the situation that I've gotten myself into. Epilogue. At my family reunion, we decided to play back the DVD. Everybody was excited. When we viewed the recording, though, only the speech evaluation was, well, actually the speech evaluation was cut out. The speech competition was in there. All of my parts were unrecorded entirely. The lesson here is, don't judge a DVD by its title, but do use a brown paper bag to cover it